everyone, welcome to today's Fire Chat with Maitrayee Sarkar. Welcome Maitrayee. Thank you. One thing that I and Maitrayee share common is being a millennial and being stuck maybe between two very strong mindsets of generations. So Maitrayee, I hope you'll agree between of the millennials and the Gen Zs being very strong mindset of people that we are sitting in between. Absolutely. Right. So here's my question to you. Since you have been right there as a bridge, navigating your way through both the worlds, how do you see it? Is it a challenge or an opportunity? What does it look for you?
I think being a zillennial, right between the millennials and Gen Z, I feel it's the best of both worlds because I have learned to respect the seniors. I have learned to understand the experience-driven approaches that the millennials have, as well as discipline. But at the same time, uh, the openness or the creativity or the fast adaptability that the Gen Z adds to the table is also very important, I think, in this world. And ultimately, it's more about collaboration than comparison because that's the thing keeps the workplace dynamic and inclusive for everyone.
Lovely point. So, like, was Apsi Connect your first company?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's safe to say you started with this company itself.
Absolutely. I started my career with this company.
Okay. So, Maitrayee, like, my next question to you would be if you look back in time to those days when you walked right into the customer success team of Apsi Connect, I'm sure you had some gist of the things that was expected from you, but the road ahead was blurred, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if there is one thing that you would like to tell yourself back in time, what would that be?
I would tell myself to be more patient and trust the process because I think eventually everything does fall in place.
Mm-hmm.
So when I joined customer success as a fresher, I sometimes used to get overwhelmed by the complex scenario or maybe any technical question that the customer shoot on us. And I used to think that whether I would be able to solve it or not. But later on, I have realized that this challenges is something actually shapes us or make us more confident. And if I can go back and tell my younger self, I would say that it's okay. You don't have to know everything every time. And at Apsi Connect, we have a bunch of talented individuals and supportive seniors who will help you anytime if you need anything. But from your end, you have to be consistent and conscious.
Okay. So, like, this is a bit off track, which is, I would like to, I was curious when you were talking, I was curious about this. So, you said about being patient and it's okay to not know. But there is a thing called ego that clashes. I mean, for example, for instance, if a customer asks you something and you right away, you don't have an answer to it. You can obviously go back, do your research, and come back with the answer. But at times, we have seen some people, or like it's very human nature also for ego to come in between and then, like to show that, yes, this is the answer, but you again are not talking on point, and maybe that's not the answer that you should have given. So, how do you think? Like, have you ever addressed that? If no, then how do you think we should take for, or one should take forward that process?
I think it's okay. I mean, the customer are the ones who can ask question, who can differ with us, but we are the one who will be answering to them, and that's fine. I don't think that's a problem.
You don't think ego should come?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, okay. Now, Since you have had quite an experience in handling customer support tickets, there are various kinds of tickets, I believe, which are
Yes.
given to you by the customers. So, what's that one very unexpected ticket that you or your team have received in last few years?
Um, yeah. Okay. So once there was a customer who reached out to us, and he was saying that our integration setup has stopped entirely, and it is just right before our sales day. So first we thought that it may be a technical glitch or something, but later on we discovered that the customer, I mean, they have formatted their entire server, and in that process, they have uninstalled AppsiConnect. So, when we informed the client about the root cause of the problem, so at first he was a bit embarrassed, but we quickly jumped into the situation. We reinstalled our application, we set up everything again, and even before his sales went live. So he was very appreciative about our efforts, and he was very happy with the prompt response and the resolution. So, this reminds that how collaboration and calm communication can turn any stressful situation to something so positive.
Right, so true. Like, great work to you and your team. Why don't you give me a high five? So, only if you could magically solve one recurring annoying tech issue for once and for all, what will that be?
Okay, so one annoying tech issue that we often get is connectivity issue from different applications such as SAP DI server issue, or maybe SAP service layer response issue, or Amazon throttling issue. So, those moments when you think everything is working perfectly, the mapping is fine, the configuration is built, the credentials are validated, everything is fine, but somehow data is not getting fetched or pushed. And you question yourself, why? What is happening? So, those are the issues that are more unpredictable, and they are most time consuming. And it can happen anytime, and it can happen due to many reasons, like let's say API response issue, or maybe version upgrade. So that is something is very annoying, but if I have any such magical button, then I would say that please fix that permanently forever, so that we can at least sleep better at night.
Cool. I hope that magic happens with AI and everything coming into the picture. So, Maitrayee, when you were answering the question, I could see, these things. I mean, once you have put everything literally in place, and then it doesn't end up going as smoothly as you imagined, the frustration enters right into the picture. How do you manage that frustration? So does taking a break work, or maybe just sitting and continuously running the whole process works? What works for you?
I think, yeah, definitely taking a break does work, but the most important thing, for customer success team especially, is our team members. So we have amazing set of people. They're high spirited, they're high in energy, and they keep the workplace happy, cheerful, and I think that is something which keeps us motivated always.
Okay. So there is a common customer misconception, I'm sure you have faced in all these years. So what is that, if you could share with us?
That the integration is a one-time setup, and it will run flawlessly without any maintenance. Okay. Everything needs maintenance.
Right.
Like if you're changing the credential of any application, if there's any network connectivity issue, or in fact there's any business process change from the customer's end, that needs to be informed so that we can provide a fix to that. So I generally give an example that there's a theory that every machine should produce the output of one, but in reality, it never does. Right? Correct. So that's how it is. But I mean, we all reassure our customer that everything will work as per your expectation. We always ensure that yes, everything is running, but little cooperation from both the ends can make a big difference, and it can actually prevent upcoming or unexpected hiccups.
Right. So I believe when you're dealing with humans, it's never one side putting the effort. I guess both sides somewhere somehow needs to have a equal collaboration for that party to win. I mean, to collaboratively make things smoother.
Yes.
So, Maitrayee, like while having the whole conversation with you, there has been plenty of time when you mentioned your amazing set of team members. Why don't you take this moment to give a shout out to them?
Okay, so I would say that I have an amazing team, and they are so hardworking. They handle any situation, any difficult situation so well. They support each other, and that truly inspires a lot, and it makes the workplace so good, so wonderful. And you guys rock.
It was a good one. So thank you, Maitrayee, like for giving a snippet of how it looks exactly about the bridge and about the unexpected moments that come up, and obviously to your amazing team members. So it was lovely catching up with you. Thank you so much.